This is the night both sets of supporters have been waiting for. Not long now until kick-off on match day 1 in the Champions League. Who will get off to a positive start with all 3 points? All the action for you live here on EA TV. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, joined in the commentary box by Lee Dixon, and we're ready for UEFA Champions League group stage action tonight. It is Lucerne facing Manchester City.
Yeah, the long road to the final starts here in Game 1. Always think that if you win your home games and don't lose your away games, you've got a good chance of progressing.
He's given us away. The lineup then for the hosts. Would you call it 4-5-1, Lee?
Yeah, I really like this formation, Derek. 4-2-3-1, really. The two central midfield players supplying support to a 3 ahead of them, and then a lone striker with a number 10 just behind him.
And so the starting 11 for Manchester City. Nicolas Otamendi starts alongside Vincent Kompany at the back. Aguero! That will give them quite the lift. An early opening goal, Lee.
Well, you always want to start quickly, and there's certainly a quick start there. What a finish. Well, I just love to look at perfect technique, and you won't get any better than this. It's just a dream strike. Brilliant, brilliant effort.
And so the game back in business. City ahead here. Well, regaining possession for his side cleverly. Kompany. Otamendi has it. Well, you consider the success Manchester City have enjoyed in recent years, but you get the feeling that the Champions League and winning the Champions League would be bigger than anything for them.
Well, absolutely. All of a sudden it's become reachable with all the money they've spent over recent years. Now Manchester City fans, players, coaches alike are looking at the big trophy and saying, we'll have a bit of that.
And given your roots, Lee, you know all about what City fans might be thinking.
Absolutely. Second division, relegation normally. But not now. Now all of a sudden it's Champions League.
Walker now. And now Kevin De Bruyne. Well, match day 1 in the UEFA Champions League, always exhilarating. And as we look at the group, what might we see in this section, Lee?
Manchester City always have to be considered amongst the favourites to win any competition. So much strength in depth, a tough team to break down, and we know about their goal scoring. Same applies to Roma too. We'll just have to keep a close eye on this group to see how it progresses.
Sané has it. Fernandinho with it. And Manchester City moving the ball with purpose. I think everyone knew that was foul play, and the referee left with little choice but to award the free kick. Given away. It's with Mendy. Well, they've jumped in front, Lee. That's the most important thing. Your assessment so far?
Been a decent half for City. The coach still has some work to do at half-time, though. Ball retention has to improve a little bit if they're going to dominate in the second half. Possession could be key.
Oh, it's gone in! And you have to feel for him now. It will go down as an own goal.
Well, let's see that again. I don't want to look at it as a former defender. I've scored a few of these in my time, and they were always my fault. Got blamed for all of them. Important the players pick him up from here on in.
So, a level contest. 1-1. Sterling. Raheem Sterling! And a goal for City!
The crowd have gone crazy, and quite rightly so. What a finish that is. Well, it's not a brilliant goal, but it's a goal. It's in the back of the net. Keeper couldn't do anything about it.
So underway once more, Manchester City with the advantage. And given away. That is how to apply the pressure. Aguero. This is De Bruyne. He's just a thorough reader of the game, and there we saw it. It's with Mendy. De Bruyne. Sané. They have the sixth sense to know what to do and win it back. Corner for Manchester City. And David Silva tasked with taking it. And now the goal the City fans wanted to see. It's hard to see them throwing this away.
Well, quite a lot of the time you need good movement to get away from your marker, but you also need brilliant delivery. And this is as good as it gets. What a header.
Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order, giving the ball to the opposition that time. And so it is, the first half story has been written. He's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Lee?
Well, Derek, he's had a stormer, hasn't he? Scored a goal.
And as they kick off the second half, Manchester City lead this fixture. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. Well, great read there to intercept. It's all about translating threats into goals. The tackle crisp and accurate. Will there be a tangible end product? And putting his body on the line. It'll be a corner. And he's fired over the corner. And nothing positive comes of it, unfortunately. Fernandinho. He's given us away. Fernandinho. Sterling. Tremendous intuition to win it back. But they're trying to get right into his face. And dispossessed. Walker. Sterling. Aguero. And De Bruyne. And here, real chance. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. A City corner it is. A change in the offing for City. Over it comes. Still alive. Company. They've given it away. Walker. Effective challenge. If there's such a thing as the perfect challenge, that was it, but a throw-in. The effectiveness of the high press. Well, regaining possession for his side, cleverly. An authoritative challenge. And the keeper making sure that there were no scraps to feed on for the attackers. Carrying a genuine threat here. Oh, you don't want to lose the ball in that position. You certainly can't fault them for trying as they keep the pressure on.
Well, speculative. Worth an effort. 2 goals down, why not?
Walker. And given away. Now, can he make this move count? Relentless high pressing. Let's see what he has in store for them. Ten minutes left for play in this match. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. With their noses in front in the second half, what will be the thinking in the camp, Lee Dixon?
With a narrow lead and the clock ticking, it's so easy for the City players to lose concentration. Asking the referee how long to go, looking over at the bench, staying focused is a skill.
Still look. Mahrez! Whatever it takes to keep them out. Inside the final 2 minutes of this contest. Is it going to be? Keeper didn't quite do enough. And the defender finding a solution to the problem. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Given away. And full time it is. Manchester City pick up all 3 points in this, their initial game of the Champions League season.
Well, it's everything you want from the start of match 1. Good, strong start.
It is opening night. A huge night for both sets of fans. Match day 1. League. Who will get off to a flying start? Stay with us. We'll have all the action for you live right here on EA TV. It is a city where passion for football is red hot. Welcome to Naples in southern Italy. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary position is Lee Dixon. And we're certainly in the mood for Champions League group stage action. It's Napoli up against Schalke.
Yeah, the long road to the final starts here in game 1. Always think that if you win your home games and don't lose your away games, you've got a good chance of progressing.
It's the opening match day. Champions League group stage, match day 1, underway. The Napoli starting 11. If you like wingers, you'll love this, Lee.
Yeah, absolutely. I love to watch a winger play, especially with pace and power. The central striker will stay more or less in front of the goal. The support will be provided by the 3 central midfield players. The back 4 is pretty conventional, but the fullbacks will be asked to support from behind.
So now a corner. And over comes the corner. Thumped clear. And now it's Hamsik. And a chance for them to nudge in front. That will give them quite the lift. An early opening goal lead.
Well, you always want to start quickly, and there's certainly a quick start there. What a finish. Let's have a look at that again. The keeper thinks he's done enough, but he hasn't. It's just gone past him. He does get a touch on it, though.
And the game has been restarted. The advantage belongs to Napoli. Now, Daniel Caligiuri. Well, match day one in the UEFA Champions League, always exhilarating. And as we look at the group, what might we see in this section, Lee?
Real Madrid always have to be up there as favourites, not only to top the group, but to go all the way to the final.
A really sumptuous ball. It wasn't far away from the target, Lee.
No, it was decent. Really, really decent chance for the lad. They'll keep pushing away to try and get that equaliser.
It's with Raúl Albiol. Fabian. Lorenzo Insigne. Mario Rui. Fabian. A highly purposeful attack, this. The emphasis on getting the ball forward. Attending to his defensive chores. And given away by Schalke. He has plenty of support. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Well, really, in this great competition, there's been continuity since season 2003-2004. The same format. Remember, there used to be a second group stage once upon a time, Lee?
Well, they did, and simply it didn't work. I think the format now is certainly a lot better. It's a bit more exciting, a bit earlier in the competition. Seemed to drag on a bit, that second phase, didn't it?
Electing to cross into the centre. Great chance with that header, but he sent it wide of the post.
Well, it's quite easy to head that one over the bar. This time he just gets his angles wrong, just past the post.
Koulibaly. Mario Rui. Raúl Albiol here. Callejon here. Abdul Rahman Baba. Konoplyanka. He's going forward well here. Can he get them level? And Koulibaly thwarting them. Here's Insigne. Well, he's setting the table for his team. Konoplyanka. And here is Omar Mascarell. And playing it through the defence. He's managed to get in behind. It's a corner. And a deep corner into the centre of the area. It lacked conviction, that clearance. Now maybe an opportunity for the opposition. It's with Hamšík. Nowhere to go, really. He's being closed down. Mertens. Fabian. And here's Alan. Lorenzo Insigne. Losing possession here. It's with Harit. Baba on the ball. Yevhen Konoplyanka. And Mascarell. Manoeuvring his way forward. Ground to make up, and perhaps this corner can assist them. And he's fired over the corner. Powerful enough, but not precise enough.
No, not accurate enough at all. He had other options on as well.
And there it is, the half-time whistle. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, Derek, you're right.
And so the second half of this Champions League group stage matchday 1 contest commences. Well, he just let his opponent glide by. Wonderful block. Priority was to hang on to the ball, which he did. That is excellent pressure high up the pitch. It's with Koulibaly. Mario Rui. Well, let's see what he has in store for them. They've lost it. Mario Rui. And here's Alan. Callejon here. Mertens. Hamsik now. Callejon here. Baba on the ball. Konoplyanka. And it's Guido Burgstaller. They couldn't maintain possession. Mario Rui. And here's Alan. Mertens. Fabian. Mertens. And it's come off the keeper. And the danger cleared. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Konoplyanka. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Is it going to end up being productive for them? And dispossessed. Lorenzo Insigne. The object of the exercise is to keep them out. It'll be a corner. And that's a deep corner. Can they put it away? Mertens here. Staunch rearguard action. Teammates could potentially join in. Koulibaly. It's with Hamsik. Mertens. Zielinski. Here's Insigne. It's with Zielinski. Clattered away. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. And a substitution in the offing. Lorenzo Insigne. Zielinski. Tremendous block. And the ball with Schupf. Hamsik now. Ut with it. Yevhen Konoplyanka. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. Konoplyanka. Now he must favour the cross. And 5 minutes to go. He's just a thorough reader of the game. And there we saw it. They've given it away. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. And here's Alan. And Dries Mertens. Oh, he's knocking on the door. Well, they've solved the problem for now, but let's see. Into the net, courtesy of Lorenzo Insigne.
Well, here's the replay, and I can see why the keeper's a little frustrated. He thought he got enough on that to keep it out, but it's just come past him and he's unlucky, really.
Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Well, a second goal for them here. And that's it for tonight. Full time and an encouraging start for them. 3 points from their initial fixture lead.
Yeah.
This is the night both sets of supporters have been waiting for. Not long now until kick-off on match day 1 in the Champions League. 3 points. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live here on EA TV. And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, joined here in the commentary position as always by Lee Dixon. And we're certainly in the mood for Champions League group stage action. It's Galatasaray facing Real Madrid.
Yeah, the long road to the final starts here in game 1. Always think that if you win your home games and don't lose your away games, you've got a good chance of progressing.
It's the opening match day. Champions League group stage, match day 1, underway. So the initial 11 for the home side. Would you call it 4-5-1, Lee?
Yeah, I really like this formation, Derek. 4-2-3-1, really. The two central midfield players supplying support to a 3 ahead of them, and then a lone striker with a number 10 just behind him.
And the starting players for Real Madrid. Keylor Navas starts in goal. Sergio Ramos plays with Rafael Varane at the back. Toni Kroos plays with Luka Modric in central midfield. And leading the line today is Karim Benzema. Well, match day 1 in the UEFA Champions League, always exhilarating. And as we look at the group, what might we see in this section, Lee?
Real Madrid always have to be up there as favourites, not only to top the group, but to go all the way to the final. So much quality throughout their team. Napoli are a joy to watch too, we know that. So we'll keep a close eye on this group to see how it works out.
The ball with Luka Modric. He's given us away. And now Donk. And given away. And Kroos. Casemiro. Benzema. Benzema! And a goal it is, the opener in this game.
Well, keep it tight, that's what both managers would have been saying. But now the opening goal's gone in. Tactics have got to change.
And the match back in business, Real Madrid with the advantage. Sofiane Feghouli. Bafétimbi Gomis. Useful looking position, you've got to say. And options in the centre. Now let's see, does he mean business? And they'll have to throw it back in play. Carrying a genuine threat here. Losing possession a bit easily. This is Kroos. Modric. Toni Kroos. Benzema. Isco has it. Karim Benzema. Marcelo. Casemiro. This is Kroos. Casemiro. Effective challenge. Gomis now. Ryan Donk. Feghouli. And now Donk. Younes Belhanda. Gomis. Well, every attacker will take issue with a decision like that, but onside, I think the officials got it correct.
Well, you run the risk when you play on the last defender, and he was so close to staying onside.
This is Kroos.
Well, it was an incredible achievement winning the Champions League last season, and they'll be very, very confident they can go deep in this competition this time round. They'll need to ride their luck at times, but they've got top players, they really have. And the expectations of this club are huge. Going to be tough, but I'm pretty sure they're confident enough to push it all the way.
He's just a thorough reader of the game, and there we saw it. It's with Serdar Aziz. Younes Belhanda. Rodriguez. Belhanda. It did appear that they might be onto something, but not so. Others in the vicinity. Electing to cross into the centre. Splendid save to foil the header, Lee.
Yeah, it was.
Well, it was a horrific mistake, but the goalkeeper has made amends.
Well, he's a happy boy now. Just look at the smile on his face. 2 minutes ago, he wasn't so happy.
Well, the post getting in the way there. Toni Kroos. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Karim Benzema. Tremendous block. Possession ceded by the Merengues. And so it is. So ready for the start of the second half, and Real Madrid currently in front. Benzema. Modric. Given away. Toni Kroos. So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. And up for grabs off the keeper. And a goal kick will be next. You've certainly got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point, Lee.
Well, Derek, you're right. He has played well, and goals win games. He's been a joy to watch in this form. Sit back and enjoy him in the second half.
Fernando. Younes Belhanda. Here's Belhanda. Good control under pressure. Papitimbi Gomes. Simple save for the keeper.
Well, he had to pick the flight of the ball up, that was all. Got behind it. Good save.
Here's Fernando. Oh dear, I think he's left his shooting boots behind in the dressing room.
Well, it was well worth the effort. Poor technique, really. Should do better than that.
Here's Carvajal. The Merengues have lost the ball. He has plenty of support. And he's lost custody of the ball here. They've given it away. Modric. And 30 minutes left for play in this match. The ball with Luka Modric. This is Gareth Bale. Modric. This is Kroos. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Gary Mendes Rodriguez. Bale. Benzema. And the effort by Benzema! It could be up for grabs. Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. Karim Benzema, and the effort by Benzema! Difficult shot to take on, routine save for the keeper.
Yeah, it's the distance. Look how far out he is. Easy save in the end.
Gomes now. Benzema. He's going forward well here. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Serdar Aziz. 15 minutes remaining. Feghouli. Here's Belhanda. And it's Rodriguez. And he's made headway. Does he have the beating of the goalkeeper? Oh, he's missed it.
Oh, goal behind, Derek, and he's missed. It's a big miss.
Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. Rafael Varane. The ball with Luka Modric. Given away. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Not really the ideal clearance. High pressing at its best. Gomes now. Now, let's see, does he mean business? It wasn't far away from the target, Lee.
No, it was decent. Really, really decent chance for the lad. They'll keep pushing away to try and get that equaliser.
Substitution for Real Madrid. Gomes. And Carvajal getting in the way. Bale. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. Well, the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. Here is Marco Asensio. And the keeper had a role to play. They're still within touching distance.
Well, he's kept his team in the game. Simple as that.
Over it comes. And they deal with the threat this time. And there is the full-time whistle. This is the night both sets of supporters have been waiting for. Not long now until kick-off on match day 1 in the Champions League. Who will get off to a positive start with all 3 points? Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live on EA TV. And a big European confrontation ahead here at a famous venue, the Stadio Olimpico in the Italian capital, Rome. I'm Derek Ray here on the commentary box, and I'm joined for commentary by Lee Dixon. And we've got Champions League group stage action to look forward to. It is Roma up against Olympique Lyonnais.
Yeah, the long road to the final starts here in game 1. Always think that if you win your home games and don't lose your away games, you've got a good chance of progressing.
This, the Roma starting 11. This particular setup is becoming more and more in favour.
Yes, Derek, 1 central striker, 2 wingers who will provide the width, a very narrow 3 in midfield, a back 4, the 2 full-backs will be expected to support, but also defend and help out the centre-backs.
Marçal. Well, match day 1 in the UEFA Champions League, always exhilarating, and as we look at the group, what might we see in this section, Lee?
Manchester City always have to be considered amongst the favourites to win any competition. So much strength in depth, a tough team to break down, and we know about their goal scoring. Same applies to Roma too. We'll just have to keep a close eye on this group to see how it progresses.
Mariano. Wherever he's gone in his long career, Edin Dzeko has always been a prolific goalscorer. What are you expecting from him, Lee?
Well, when you're playing against a player, sometimes you're trying to look at what his qualities are. Is he a good hold-up player? Is he quick? Is he this? Is he that? But when somebody tells you he's a finisher, you know you're in big trouble.
Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. Given away by Olympique Lyonnais. El Shaarawy. And it is Pastore. And Cengiz Ünder. Nabil Fekir. Marçal. Daniele De Rossi. Kolarov. Kevin Strootman. Now El Shaarawy. Tremendous intuition to win it back. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Morel. Rafael. Awar. Mariano. Given away by Olympique Lyonnais. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Nabil Fekir. Marsal. Memphis Depay. Making excellent progress with the ball at his feet. Under pressure to get it away. Ndombele. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. And behind it's gone for a corner. Played into the centre of the box. And nothing positive comes of it, unfortunately. Strootman. Dzeko. Well, he's given it away. Ndombele. Rafael. In possession, Fekir. Is he going to punish them here? Well, let's see. Does he mean business? They've given it away. A highly purposeful attack, this. The emphasis on getting the ball forward. And putting his body on the line. And with the goalkeeper. Given away. I must say, no shortage of space. And crossed in there. Read it superbly to take back possession. It's with Toussaint. And Depay. And a throw-in forthcoming. Mariano. Will there be a tangible end product? Now El Shaarawy. Pastore with it. Dzeko. So close to keeping himself onside, but offside is the verdict.
Well, and that's his job, the linesman. Give those tight offside decisions and get them right.
The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Toussaint. Awar. And with that, the first half. So they get the ball rolling in the second half. Even Steven here. So little to choose between the sides. He has plenty of support. The referee's letting it go as they keep the ball. Well, a sloppy clearance. What can the opposition do with this? Kolarov. It's with Awar. It's a weighted pass. Memphis Depay. Now Dzeko. Edin Dzeko, so experienced, so battle-hardened, but is he doing the job out there tonight, Lee?
Well, it's not been a great first half of football as far as he's concerned. He seemed a little bit sluggish to me, Derek. Easy for the back line to pick him up. Needs more movement.
Well, let's see what he has in store for them. Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. The block from Kostas Manolas. And a throw-in it's going to be. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Now, can he make this move count? Beautifully timed. It's with Kolarov. Half an hour remaining then. Well, regaining possession for his side, cleverly. In possession, Fekir. Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. Fekir in the centre. Well, the header, but a comfortable save for the goalkeeper.
Yeah, he has to do better than that. I could have saved that, Derek.
Strootman. El Shaarawy has it. Pastore. It's with Cengiz Ünder. And with the ball here, Marcelo. It's with Toussaint. And Edin Dzeko. And he's broken free. Can he beat the goalkeeper? Depay. It's with Toussaint. Mariano. Effective challenge. He's given us away. Given away by Olympique Lyonnais. Straightforward take. Relentless high pressing. Fazio has it. De Rossi. Florenzi on the ball. Pastore with it. Can they trouble the opposition this time? My goodness, that save, fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. So, a corner here. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Corner kick played in. The end product just wasn't there. He might be able to profit from the wide position. Tremendous intuition to win it back. 5 minutes remaining then, and the score sheet remains blank. Aouar. Traore. And it's Nabil Fekir. Well, you just never know about chances near the end. You've got to be opportunistic. Will this corner do it? They will now make use of their substitutes bench. And a deep ball in. Clattered away. Ndombele. Carrying a genuine threat here. Traore. Kolarov. The final whistle is sounded, and both teams will have to be content with a draw here on match day 1.
Well, he can't really complain. It's not an ideal start. 3 points would have been the target at the start of the night, and there's a little bit more pressure just been piled on them now.
All the floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, joined for commentary by the former Arsenal defender Lee Dixon. And we've got Champions League group stage action to look forward to. It's Utrecht against Paris Saint-Germain.
Yeah, the long road to the final starts here in game 1. Always think that if you win your home games and don't lose your away games, you've got a good chance of progressing. And help the fullbacks. There's one just sitting in front of the back four, but the number 10 is...
Well, he's setting the table for his team. Not a very complicated catch for the keeper. Oussama Tanan. I must say, no